Yeah.
Greetings, Marcus.
Things.
How are
That's my
you?
good, good. I'm just gonna pull up my tablet real quick. 1 second. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea how Twitch works at all. I just made an account and I'm trying to get this stream to work. No idea.
And found all these wires and widgets.
Yeah, it's
I
quite
tell you,
confusing.
simply too much.
I can't find a way to share.
Oh, that's why I can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Okay, okay. I think I can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know how to share a link to
I
this
think I can figure out
stream.
this stream.
It says I'm live. And my Twitch name is Zhongsor, like
Yeah,
Majongasaur.
yeah. Okay, okay. I see. I see. I was like, is that some weird Pokemon or something?
Nope, it's from Chowder.
Ah.
When Truffles plays Mahjong, she turns into a horrible beast that I call Majongasaur.
I do not play such games with Jake.
And she rips Mungdal's mustache right off. Yup.
Oh man, that's pretty brutal.
She broke the combo.
I never could get into Chowder. I like the art style a lot, but
I
I
like
don't know. I should
Chowder.
give it another shot. I think when I watched it, it just felt like a little too like maybe a little too kiddie at the time for me. But I feel like now I
Yeah.
can be over that.
I am.
Um,
I don't think I'm ever gonna mature past the sixth grade level of
no, no.
maturity. So I
But I
have
also
no
think that, like
qualms.
around the show, the time that came out, I was like 10, 11-ish, and at the age where I was like more self-conscious about that, whatever. And then I stopped giving a
Oh,
shit.
that's true. Yeah, that is true.
I only watch like cool cartoons like Invader Zim. I don't can't be caught watching that dorky kid stuff anymore.
I liked Invader Zim and H.P. Lovecraft before it was coerced and co-opted by the weird community that's gotten our claws into it now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think our first drawing should definitely be like Cthulhu, doing like something cool and pop culture related. Doesn't that be interesting?
Like
Like,
saying
what if
like
Harry
do
Potter?
want.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's even better. I was gonna like, what if Harry Potter met Cthulhu? But no, just saying Cthulhu having do want. Yeah.
For the newest Harry Potter and the Cursed Child book.
Okay. Oh man, Harry Potter and the cursed cat name.
What is your favorite H.P. Lovecraft story? Did you read?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Favorite H.P. Lovecraft story?
Hmm. Hmm. Um, Color Out of Space isn't bad.
Color Out of
Or I
Space
forget
was
what's the
good.
one. What's the one where they kind of like talk about like there's like these weird giant penguins in the Ark? Is it
Oh
just
yeah, that's
Adventures in the
at the
Arctic or
Mountains of
something?
Mad at the Mountains of
At the Mountains of
Madness. That
Madness.
one is a goodie, dude.
Hmm.
You really get to see the monster in that one. You almost never do, but in that one, he shows you it.
Hmm. Is that also the one with the Shoggoth or Or maybe Shoggoth.
What is the Shoggoth, the pyramid-shaped one?
I think that's the race of Yith. Shoggoth are just
Yeah.
like the floating blobs.
Yeah, they're kind of like barrel-shaped with bat wings. Does that sound right?
Okay.
Let me look it up.
Here,
Do you remember the one where the guy is wandering around a maze? And he's trying to get to the bottom of the maze. He found it in Australia. And this one is the one with the pyramid-shaped creatures from beyond.
I don't know. I don't know if I ever read that. That sounds cool.
That dude, it's so good.
But I tried to get into that the not Lovecraft one, you know, that Robert W. Chambers, King in Yellow or whatever.
I did
That
read
one had
King
some
in
interesting
Yellow.
stuff. Hmm.
I didn't
And I
know
like
he
the
did other stuff, though, besides that short story.
there's some sort of weird connections. Those are sort of Chambers did a couple other things, yeah. What's he? I feel like he might have done like pulp fantasy stuff. I forget. Or no, I'm
Well,
probably thinking Robert Howard, but
H.P. Lovecraft had his finger in a lot of pies. He wrote like so many letters and was really in contact with many, many authors. That's why so many of his short stories are like co-written and stuff. He's an interesting.
yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought it, you know, I was like looking into his biography, and I wouldn't have thought he'd be such a social butterfly, but he
I think
is.
he had his friends there. I think he probably I get the feeling he was like kind of that like nerdy guy who like you know is like a little bit awkward, a little bit pretentious, but people are like he can be kind of cool if you get to know him. Except for some of the things at the time are not so good, of course, but he's a product at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of cringe.
When you gotta be able to like muscle through that or somehow overlook his horrible and blatant racism.
It does kind of change like the tenor of his works, and you realize, yeah, like he basically the fear of the unknown is about the same, like to him, like with cosmic gods as it is from people from foreign lands. You know, they're like
Yeah.
basically the same level of existential threat.
Or his relationship to his wife is also interesting. Like,
I didn't even know he had a wife. It doesn't seem like the type.
It reminds me of the girlfriend that I had in the 6th grade, where I asked her to be my girlfriend, but we never talked or like held hands or kissed or anything.
Yes,
Like
yes.
that was like his wife, dude. They spent like lots of time apart, and I don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah, one of those weird. Probably were a lot of marriages like that at the time. I bet. You know.
Separate beds, separate rooms.
Yeah, exactly. Separate servants. Don't want to be sinful now.
He didn't have to work a day in his life, bless him. He lived with his rich aunt. Or something.
Let me also see if I can. By the way, see if I can see your Twitch stream. I forgot to check that.
Have you played any Mahjong since the last time we played?
A little. I did a little.
You did a little
Of that. I
Did
need
you
to.
get-
I need to practice more. I'm not good. I still don't really know what I'm doing. But
Did you get out of the bronze tier?
oh no, I don't. I honestly don't even. I'm trying to think if I've like ever successfully gotten like any kind of good hand or anything. I've teetered close to like.
Dude, you were good. You kicked my ass, honestly. I'm too like.
I mean, it's luck too, though.
It is luck. I'm
Well,
not,
that's my problem
aggressive
too.
enough.
I watched Akagi and I'm like, yes, this is it.
Right, yeah, I'm looking for that like 9 Yaku hand, like
Exactly.
9 Han Yaku, and it's just if I get it, I can play the game to like I'll be like, oh, this is gonna, and I'll get like a huge hand, but especially in the bronze tier level rooms, you got to just play quickly and aggressively and like chi and pawn and con everything basically. And just get a bunch of Chanta and what's the other one? Not Chanta, sorry. I'm rusty with my Yaku names. Tenho. Or not Tenho.
Okay. See, I probably would know. Are you doing the Japanese ones or the Chinese names?
Japanese.
Okay. But yeah, it's I need to brush up myself. But it'd be fun to get back into it. It's a cool game.
Yeah, we should play sometime. I love Mahjong. I usually play on Fridays.
Yeah, okay. Depends on the time. I'd be
Oh,
down.
here's the draw pile link.
Yes, I checked the Twitch. It is working.
Oh, you can see
Don't
it?
mind. Yes, yes, I can see it. Don't mind this cool drawing. I was just gonna erase this. I don't know who put this there actually. There must have been some strange character coming in,
Mm.
some sort of mysterious. Well,
Oh, yeah,
drew
join
like the
vi-
most drew like the most greasy portrait of myself with like two anime bibs, and
Yes.
just wanted to be just the cringiest thing for the viewers to see.
Blog. I will continue. Pinhead. 92.2. Oh, here we go. What have you done over here, young man?
Sir.
You've got some splaining to do.
Listen.
Whoa, cool. Whoa, you got some sweet anime babes,
I
dude.
thank you, thank you. I like again. I wanted to just be a joke drawing, and then I got a little too into it, and now I'm like, what have I done?
The one on the
But
patient's right, that one's mine.
the grumpy looking one,
Yeah.
you
Look at
got
those
fine
those
choice.
hips, those mother bearing hips.
Good old Black Lagoon. So that's a fun character.
Is the other one
I
Sailor Moon?
I was going for like Miku, but I think it didn't
Oh,
really turn
Miku,
out
yeah.
looking like either of those. It kind of looks like the design kind of reminds me of like one of the girls from Kids Neighbor. Like I don't know if you're familiar with the of Studio Trigger. It's one of their lesser works, but it's still pretty good. The animation, of course, is
Um,
always up to.
I'm only
I,
familiar with insert even more obscure anime reference.
you would
My
probably heard
Life
of
with a
Gurren
Teenage
Lagann.
Robot.
Basically an anime. Oh
Why
yeah, but we were gonna
isn't
draw a cool Cthulhu. That's right.
why isn't my pen working?
Are you have the right layer selected? Right now I have like
Oh,
three layers. I think I'm mostly just operating on
oh,
sketch. I don't know if I screwed up
sketch.
lines and sublines.
Oh, here we go. Do the colors blend?
Yes, you can blend the colors.
Interesting.
I think right now. Oh yeah, yeah, they'll blend together, especially since we're yeah. I'm gonna try and make it so these ones are they linked? Oh, is that what I did? Hold on. Or even thing. I just delete these layers. I think I will do just that. Okay. And I will make a new layer underneath for colors if you want. And a new layer above for real lines. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm trying to draw me. That's me.
Oh, that's my. I see it. I see it.
My
Oh man.
iconic
Okay.
mustache.
I've got my greasy my greasy long hair. Let's see.
I'm on mustache week 2. Now it's a real mustache.
All right, later, Al. For you. Got a real treat for you, Larry. Senpai.
Mm-hmm.
One sec. Where's my tools? Why are my tools not being shown anymore?
And I am rusty.
There we go. Oops. What did I just do? Okay, now we pick. Nice
The
sketch.
sensitivity on this brush is kind of weird.
You can mess around with like what don't you like about it? Like the thinness to thickness, or
No, like how hard I have to press to make the lines firm.
yeah, I've noticed that too. I think that just seems to be a tablet thing. I wonder if there's a way to like
No, there's a way to
favor a soft
change
touch.
that. Let me see. Well, let me go back to Pixel 2. That should
Right.
probably. That's what we want. Ooh, I see. Hey, beautiful.
Well, hello there.
A beautiful babe? Yes, please.
Let's just say she might just be able to take wing. Let's see if I can get these ears. I think that'll be the. Yeah, yeah. This will make all become perfectly clear. And she's got like cool hair. Hmm.
Uh, this other girl over on my other side has a bag on her head.
Obviously, a reference to the classic bag-headed butcher ladies in Dark Souls. That, for some reason, is a trope in those games. Since the first one, there's always like a big lady wearing a bag over her head and a meat cleaver.
And a meat cleaver?
And a meat cleaver. It's usually implied that she's like a cannibal. Just a cool recurring character, you know?
I'm thinking of H.P. Lovecraft and H.P. Harry Potter.
You, yes,
That
yes.
could be a shirt.
Hold on, I'm just
Size 14 pixels. Easy.
Eesh.
I just change it to 2 pixels. I can. Nice.
There we go.
Did you see the new Color Out of Space movie with Chong from
Nicolas
Cheech and
Cage.
Chong?
Yes, with Chong from Cheech and Chong and Nicolas Cage.
And Nicolas Cage, yeah. I thought it was
Yes,
pretty
that movie
cool.
is. I love that movie. I love like
Although,
the.
I like, what's his name? The main character, the main detective, Arthur. I want to say it's Arthur Dent, but it isn't.
Mm,
As a black
uh,
guy.
yeah, yeah, the guy who's like the sole survivor. Yeah.
I like that.
Right.
And the scene with the weird, the monsters in that movie that were like praying mantises.
Oh yeah, like the weird like it's been a little bit because yeah, there's like the weird like I think it basically is just like everything's mutated, right? Like it's kind of have you seen Annihilation? They kind of did the same thing in that movie.
I have
Or the
not.
the book is actually like pretty interesting. It's a good sci-fi. I need to finish it still.
Who's it by? Do you know?
Uh, I will let you know in just a second.
I can always look it up.
Jeff Vandermeer, I think his name is.
Huh.
Yeah, Vandermeer. Where lies the strangling fruit? That is what I forgot that there's some whole weird ass long alien like script being like generated. It's good. All right, well, we'll wrap this up and move on to something that's not just foolishness.
Harry Potter and
Exactly.
Howard
We
P. Lovecraft? Yes,
I just
please.
let me just. I'm almost done with the root to the bat here for you. He's got the sultry hand on the shoulder and everything.
Yes, my beautiful babe, goddess.
Oh my goddess, my sweetie pie darling. I forget. She has sneakers, or no? She wears the boots. That's right.
I think she has like bare feet
She's like
and
heart
she's
shaped.
stepping in like syrup or something. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's like on a live mouse. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
she has high heeled shoes and she's stepping on a live mouse.
Oh no. Like this poor mouse, this cool mouse character. I guess I could make him a Steamboat Willie. That would be within the
Within
within
the
the
public
copyright.
domain. It's being
Yeah,
stepped on by
Disney can't.
Iron.
Sega could maybe step in, but Disney is powerless. No. No, I would honestly do like this design more. Screw it.
The Steam Willie gets stepped on by a high heeled shoe.
And he'll be like, "It's 11."
I'm gonna try and draw Chuck E. Cheese looking on.
Here, yeah. It's 11. Oh, I like that.
I don't know what kind of ears did Chuck E. Cheese have.
I think he's just got the big round ears.
He does.
Because which version of Chuck E. Cheese are we talking
I'm
to?
thinking about the
Are we talking
terrifying robotic version. Yeah, he does have pretty
like
much the big ear, but he's got these cheeks.
yeah, the big ears and like the cap. He's got like the stupid like he looks like a skater boy. Like he's got the cap and like the
He's got cheeks like this.
yes.
And he's got giant metal eyelids that clang shut audibly.
Yeah, oh, I do love the half and
Clang,
everything.
clang.
There's something about that like that cheesy like 80s half lid that they always used to do where eyeballs always used to look like this. It's kind of like the Kathy eye. That's a very scribbly bad one, but
Yeah, they all have like bedroom eyes.
slightly cherubic, I bet you.
It looks more like a deer hunter cap.
Yes. I think it's just to fit the shape of his head, but
The Great Mouse Detective. There's been another murder in the ball pit.
in the ball. Yet another unidentified body part found to another victim.
Another floating corpse found in the ball pit. These are really starting to stack up.
Something stinks about this place, and it isn't the cheese, I'll tell you that.
He was found with his ticket still on him. Explain that.
Someone's like suspended to the ceiling by a bunch of those like sticky hands.
Yeah, the sticky hand killer.
No man, I like his look though. He's a handsome fella.
He's like, go on, keep stepping, dig your heel in.
Full payment will come at the end, darling. A dark twist. All right, so I've got HP Thulu over here.
And HP Thulu, arch nemesis,
He's
is his transvestite sister, Lord Voldemort.
does not simply, I don't know.
Change their
You have to help me.
gender.
Oh, man. Oh, he's like an edgy. Okay. They have rival channels that they.
He's always going on Twitter on these weird rants.
Oh man. Oh man.
Let me tell you, the bathroom situation at Harry Potter World, kind of cringe.
Disclaimer: I do not stand by the views of this character. Frankly, I don't see why the people of the world couldn't drink a polyjuice potion or whatever. And
Yeah.
oh man, but okay, so he's got to have like a cool necktie so people know he's like a smart intellectual. I think that's important.
Yeah. Like a loosely tied one. Like their
Yeah,
after
yeah.
hours. Did you ever see a
Exactly.
Wizard People Dear Reader?
Yes, I love Wizard People, dear reader.
Love
That was
that
so,
shit.
so
It's
like
after
what about
class and the kids are anxious to get rowdy.
yeah, I think one of my favorite parts is that one where he just gets like kind of bored describing the movie for a bit and just describes Harry having like this bizarre cake dream. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of Harry now completely bored. Imagines Dumbledore coming out of a cake. A birthday cake, of course. And then he snaps out of it and he's like, it seems that
Oh, yeah.
Upfish has had some kind of an accident. Willikers.
Oh my lord. Let's see. Perfect. And I'm gonna give him a cool necktie design here.
But Dumbledore has high-heeled shoes? Explain
What the
that.
heck are they doing now?
Explain that, JK. JK, you've got some explaining to do.
This would never be a problem in Little Witch Academia.
In what
Alright.
academia? My Hero
A
Academia?
little Witch Academia. It's a different anime.
It's Is it really different?
It's a well, it's basically like Harry Potter at an all-girl school, so no, not different at all.
It's
Um,
real?
it's it's real. It's actually I think you would like it. It's charming. It's by the same Studio Trigger guys I was just talking about.
Oh,
They
really?
do really good animation. Their animation, dude, as someone who likes good 2D animation, if you saw this shit, you'd flip.
Dude, yeah, maybe I probably would at that.
And I was, I hate to say it, but I'm really glad I didn't have to make the disclaimer that like there's no weird Japan shit like sometimes happens. It's just a good,
Like,
wholesome show.
oh, really? No sex?
Hmm. Exactly, exactly.
Bunch of prudes.
I mean, it's no, I hate to say it, but it's refreshing sometimes
Yeah.
to be like, listen, I swear there's nothing weird in this show, okay? Alrighty. Hey, not too bad for me.
Keep trying to change colors, and hmm, there we go.
Which it,
There we
there
go.
we go. There she blows. Hey, Janet. What do you want from me, Brad? What do you want? Sorry. Alrighty. I spent too much time on this cool tie, but it was worth it. Is that his arch rival?
No, this is Dumbledore.
Oh,
With
this is
his,
just the new Dumbledore.
this is canon Dumbledore with his high heeled shoes, and he's pulling up his robe, being like, "See,
And hmm, I feel like he wears cool Sonic gloves because he's like a big fan of the series as well.
definitely."
He's just like yeah, the biggest, coolest nerd imaginable, and he's got opinions about media. Otherwise, he's got this cool collared shirt. Oh, hold on, that's mine. Okay. Hello? Can you hear
Oh,
me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool, cool. Very meh hand, but whatever. Just the stiffest shoulder known to man. Mm. But what he was also secretly wearing, also those stink lines from his feet there.
I was thinking of that scene in The Wizard of Oz where the witch tries to touch the shoes and she gets like lightning bolted. The ruby
Ah,
red
okay, okay.
slippers.
Yes, yes. She gets zapped to the extreme. It's
Yeah,
true.
she does.
What kind of shoes should I give this fellow?
I was just thinking that.
Maybe some cool Sonic shoes to go with the cool
Yeah,
Sonic gloves and his
yeah,
anime necktie.
yeah.
Like,
Definitely some cool Sonic shoes. Some high
sick.
tops. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The soap shoes from Sonic Adventure 2, I'm thinking. So he
sick.
can like sick. He acts like he can grind. Yeah, yeah. I can actually grind pretty good in the rails right now. I recently twisted my ankle, so I can't do it. But normally, I know a couple of tricks actually. I'm pretty good.
I got Heelys too, so I can scoot.
Yeah, I kind of like go around a bit faster and more efficiently than the other people. It's just kind of part of like the way I live my life. I love this character. Let me tell you. These are kind of heinous looking, but I'm doing my best.
Let's see.
Might have to give it like a little first. Oh, so it's got the cool soap part.
Yep.
There we go. That's. I'm happy with it. Oh,
We got a nice Homer going on down here.
okay, okay.
Homer.
Is that like a mustache or? Oh, that's his mouth. Oh, I see. Oh, I like this. Okay, hold on. This little Homer's like kind of looks like a Homer rubber duck.
Yeah. He's kind of like pursing his lips.
He's doing that like fucking weird expression they always do in Rick and Morty, that weird little like kissy face when they've like got nothing going on in their heads. You know what I'm talking? The iconic kissy face.
That's a Ren and Stimpy face.
It
Stimpy
is
is
a
always making that
yeah,
face. You mean like this?
true. Yeah, the really like
That is totally Ren's face.
that is true. Ren does that a lot.
That is when they're like not thinking.
But don't let John Krasopulski say hear that. If John K heard you comparing the animation of those
He
two
would be
shows,
so fucking pissed.
he would be spinning around in his little chair.
He would be so pissed.
He would be, oh, how dare this mook who doesn't know anything.
The animation
This kid.
is pretty shit in that show. I love Rick and Morty, but the animation is shit.
I mean, it's a lot of that like puppet tween stuff. It's like
It's like
calling it shit is
Flash
harsh.
animation.
It's run of the mill. Yeah, it's nothing
It's
impressive.
dog shit.
There's occasionally like some fun shot sequences and stuff, but yeah, it's mostly even those are. I prefer something like anything
Hell of a
loose and hand
boss.
drawn. Hell of a Boss, Smile and Friends. For again, was watching the show on Netflix, Scissor Seven. That one's like they're not afraid to get like fast and loose and with the animation at all, and I love it. Like Annie, I get it though. You gotta turn out a show in time, and but I don't know.
We don't have that problem. We have all the time in the world.
Yes, yes,
All the
exactly.
time in the world.
Oh, it's gonna be like beautiful, separately animated backgrounds with sweeping vistas. Let me tell you, like you see these great hands I've drawn here. You gotta get ready for some even cooler shit. All right, I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna draw a cool wizard. I wanna draw some Black Company wizards if that's cool for you.
Does that mean they're evil?
The first one. So there's like the ones from the Black Company are more of like neutral, maybe neutral. They're just mercenaries, so they're not really like good people, but they're not like the worst either.
Hmm.
But there's like a group of wizards called the Taken that are all just like, yeah, they're vary from they're very amounts of cartoonishly evil. It's cool.
I'll draw some wizards from the Pink Company.
Okay, okay, yes, perfect.
Kind of a rival faction, if you will.
I like it. I like it.
And their objective is kind of like the same objective in Dune, which is to take the
Like the Ben
most.
adjustment.
No, to take the most insane. And each time that they take a new crazy space drug, there's like a next level of insane crazy
So,
space drug that's even more mind altering.
so they're just kind of like they act like they've got big exhibitions, but at the end of the day, they're just kind of like a bunch of hedonists.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes. Yep, that's it. I'll be upstairs putting batteries into things.
Okay, yeah.
Do all wizards have beards? That is the question.
I would. I think you need to have a couple beardless wizards every now and then. Definitely like the iconic look, but there's something to be said for like a dude who's just like a plump, completely hairless, like that guy who's a wizard. I think that guy
Yeah.
kind of gives a certain wizard vibe. It's
Mm-hmm.
like one of the wizards I'm gonna draw actually. Kind of have a bald wizard every now and then. Every now and then I'll allow it. Oh my lord. Trying to fine tune the size on things sometimes, I swear. Okay, that's better. That's more of what crazy character wants.
I'm trying to make up for my lack of drawing skills by with the use of color.
Hey, that's a good way to like help block things out and everything. And also, well, you should not set your drawing skills short at all, my guy.
Kind of hit and miss, I think.
I mean, well, that's fucking drawing, isn't it? It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what sometimes what is nice to have like the separate sketch layers underneath, so you can like go hard and fast with the shapes, and then like clean them up more on like the final like line later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go scribbly and then just try and like
Oh.
tame it afterwards.
It's
That's
like the
a classic way to
lines.
do it.
So which would be the sketchy, fast, and loose? Would that be lines or sketch?
I guess sketch.
Yeah, like sketch.
Mm-hmm. Sketching.
Sketch, bro.
Alright, that's a bit sketch. That's kind of scuffed. I don't know if this. I think I'm starting this pose. Okay. This first guy, the shifter, just carries like a long staff with like a mummified body of his cheating ex-wife on it. Kind of think need to let go of that baggage, buddy.
I kind of think that she's gonna come around someday.
Right. And then otherwise, he's just a hulking 12-foot like furry pile of a man. Good shit.
I love this mummified wife that you've drawn. This is great. Their little crossed arms.
Mm.
He's always doing funny voices for her, like,
Sweetie, won't you take out the trash?
Oh yeah, he has like a stand up act he does with his for the boys
"Why
where
don't
he's like
you take out the trash?"
well also he literally has in the plot his main ability is he's a shapeshifter, so I think part of his act would be like he like either morphs his face or like has her face pop out of his or something like while he's doing this, just something really weird and psychopathic. Like if you had shapeshifting powers, you could really horrify people on a regular basis.
Gosh, that would be so cool.
That'd be kind of friggin' epic. I don't rotate something I've selected. Selector, inspector, as your
Um,
current. There's a way to do it. Apparently.
is it that
I think
cardinal directions next to the magic wand,
I think it must be.
and you hold like shift or some shit? Let me try.
Can scale it. I can't seem to. Hmm. Laser pointer. What kind of tool is fucking laser pointer? It's fine. I'm a strong boy with feelings of worth. I'll just draw the draw the hand again.
What would John K say?
John Kay would have been like, John Kay would have me redo it 10 times, throw out all my drawings, tell me I'm a piece of garbage, and go
Yeah.
home. Ugh, I was about to make a dark joke and then thought better. Is there a way to rotate the view? I thought you could do that. That should list.
Let me try.
Yes, you can. You can. Okay, shift plus these. Oh, that's simple.
How do you
Elegant. Shift plus comma or dot. You know, like little brackets looking caret brackets. It may be different on a Macintosh. I don't
Oh, I
know.
see.
Yeah, it's a little awkward, but I guess I can make it work.
Is it shift greater than less than carrots?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I see it now.
Mm-hmm. It's not the. It's a little awkward, but it's nice when you're trying to like
I've done
get shit
it.
aligned.
I've actually done it. I've rotated my triangle.
Oh, you rotated the triangle?
I have rotated it
How did he do it?
by using shift
Oh, shift once you select something?
and then going to the corner.
Hmm.
Did
Hmm.
you figured it out, right?
Yeah, I've figured out how to rotate the screen, but not how to rotate the. I thought you figured out how to rotate a selection.
Yeah, you can. I figured it out. So, like you said, with the shift and the arrow things, the
Shift and the arrow things, yeah.
shift and the greater
Like
than,
the.
less than, and then you hover over to the corner of the box of your selection. Did you select in a
Oh,
box or did you select in a
I selected in like a lasso.
let me try the lasso.
What is it?
I will rotate my triangle again.
This is most vexing. The
I
rotation
want
of
to
geometry. I want to rotate.
I want to rotate.
You're so self-satisfied. That's great, great singing thing. Let's see.
How?
Ow.
Okay,
Edit.
yeah, okay. I think I've done it. Okay, so so you lasso it, right?
Mhm.
And then you click on the cardinal directions that's to the patient's left of the magic wand and the patient's right of the hand. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you click on it and it will turn into a box.
Mhm.
Did that
I'm gonna
happen?
have to- So, oh, I click on the tool. Oh, I think I see. And then I, no.
You see
I'm
the
gonna have to
card,
figure it.
the
I'll
tran
I'll look this up later. I yield. I acquiesce.
Dude, what are you trying to rotate? I'll rotate it for you.
No, no, it's cool. I already got the thing. I
Oh,
got the
you
perspective. I
already
like
rotated.
the way he had his hand was like sticking the staff was sticking out at a weird angle. I didn't like it.
That's a
I
useful thing
said,
to be able to do, though.
yeah, right. So I see a lot of people do that, like all the old pros when a part of their drawing works up, instead of just scrapping it, they just flip it around a bit. So most things where they're supposed to go.
Can you see this triangle in real time? You see that?
It's honestly, I think it has still waits like every time, so I don't get to see it. Like,
Oh, dang.
you have to do very small movements very quickly and hope the internet can keep them. All right, that's taken care of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
This is his mummified ex-wife. Ex-wife. That's more of a Venus of Waldor like figure.
Yeah. Please swap this hand a bit. Oh, come on, what is this? These confounded erasers. There we go.
Nice cloth physics on this wizard's robes.
Thank you, thank you.
Very
I'm
flowing.
trying to give it the. It's honestly, I think the idea with him going for him, he's not really wearing even any robes that or like that are visible. I just want him to be just like a big old mass of like matted hair.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Those are all his dreads. He's like an
yeah, is
orangutan.
yeah, is like a yeah, big like an overgrown orangutan. Just he's got like the robes going on, but it's just because he's so friggin' like gross and hairy.
Old man of the forest.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have some like twigs and branches sticking out of him occasionally. There we go.
Would be his left hand.
Oh my. I know it's the neck hole, but I like how the ex-wife, the little neck hole thing kind of looks like a little face.
Oh no, that was supposed to be your little
Oh,
smile.
that's great. I love it. He's so chill. Honestly, I
She's
don't know
great.
why. It was a mistake to ever leave her.
She's sedated right now.
Okay,
She's on
okay.
a
She's not
ventilator.
naturally that.
Definitely.
Don't worry, there's an appropriate patch of fur. And I think I'm just giving him like Bigfoot feet.
Question about the feet again.
Mhm.
Is he stepping on anything?
I think we need to table it with the. I think we're gonna court the wrong kind of people. I don't like drawing feet. Did you know
Does
that?
he have massive facial plates?
Hmm. Like instead of teeth.
No, I mean like instead of cheeks on his face, he has gigantic pancake-sized
Hmm.
flaps.
Somewhere on like almost mandrillay or something. Like uh like that. Is that what you're thinking?
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm excited to give him some years after.
Let me get over here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Now we're talking. Those are
Yeah,
not
that
even.
was those look damn good. I'm into it. They needed to be there. All right, sick. All right, I'll draw a couple more words and get on to new thing. Obviously, we gotta draw a good old one eye. I feel like he's got an iconic classic wizard's hat.
Well,
Actually,
that's
I
what
don't
it is.
even. I've got to figure out a better setup. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. I'd
Yeah.
like to open up that hood, see how the block gets made.
Tell you what, a more economic drawing style setup would be quite felicitous. You know what I mean?
Mama, no.
Mama used to say, save early, save often. Mama always said you gotta have at least 16 gigabytes of RAM if you really want to get serious about
My
things.
mom always said you gotta have at least 16 gigs. You ain't going nowhere fast.
Right. You'll be in trouble, yes, sir.
Like the idea of a southern hick that's doing like tech support.
Right.
Mom always said ain't nothing that a good quick restart can't fix.
Mama always said if you put the extra working time for a liquid cooling system, it pays off.
Mom always said don't overclock your system or your chip will melt.
Mama always said that's for dumb fools who have more arrogance than sense.
Mama always said, Billy, you're overclocking your system.
And look at that. You've got a single fan there and barely any sort of heat sink. What in the hell's
We
name
ain't
are you
got no
thinking, son?
fancy graphics card. I can't quite get this orangutan's brow ridge. Okay, that's what it is. It's a brow ridge. A ridge. A ridge. It's an M-shaped ridge. That's close. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Who's that from?
Oh, Dr. Zayas.
Oh, Dr. Zayas, okay.
It's The Simpsons doing like a
Nowadays,
Planet of
like,
the Apes musical.
yes, yes. Oh man, that's right. There's a lot of epic Planet of the Apes lore. I forgot.
And the children brought the man out into the yard and did make sport of it. Uh,
That's great.
Have you forgotten your scrolls, the ancient scripture? He shall make a desert of his home and his neighbor's home. Shun him.
Okay.
Two pixels, please.
Oh, just 2 pixels for me, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, I like this orangutan. He's very chill. Hmm.
He's the old man of the forest.
Yes. Dispatches sagacious wisdom.
You see those huge cheek plates he has?
Hmm. Those iconic cheek plates.
Yeah. I feel like this wizard and this orangutan would be chill roommates.
Yeah. Or at least, like, I guess I don't really see them as the type of people to like live maybe in like a cave or something because they don't seem like they would. Or do they just have an apartment?
Yeah. And the orangutan swings down and has to play like a weird computer game where he presses squares and numbers to get his food every day.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna draw a friggin' armor, dude. Uh,
He has to play hooked on phonics in order to get fed.
okay. All right, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Just a nice typical How do you say it? Cuirass?
Yeah,
The chest
curious.
plate? Cuirass, yeah. I feel like that's a good practical bit of armor.
Cure ass.
Cuirass.
Yeah.
Just a little like Oh yeah, that's right. They have like the little this thing sometimes. I like that.
Or those Greaves.
Yeah.
This guy's
Nice.
cool. Does he have an eye patch?
He does have an eye patch.
Yes.
And I give him like a cool spear, and I forget. He has like some sort of lantern or something he carries, like focus. I'll figure it out. Okay, no, it's just I remember his brother is it's called Tom Tom because he always carries a little drum around. I think that's how his little arcane focus or whatever.
Tom Tom.
Tom
It's a
Tom.
tambourine, kind of.
Oh man. Yeah, it goes around like nervously jingling everywhere.
I'm trying to draw a little anxious character over here,
Ooh.
but he's like trying to kind of put on a brave face.
Alright. Oh, okay, yes, he's holding it together by like the
He's seeing the humor in the situation.
Oh man. Ooh, I like that okay. The little iPad. I was just looking down. That's the iPad with the hooked on phonics he has to do.
Yeah, that's his down phonics.
I like that cool frog design. It's a pretty sick frog design. If
That's a run-on sentence. No food for a week.
Mm-mm-mm. Monkey said monkey hates.
And then one day his trainer, who spent years working with this orangutan, they have a real bond. And there's
Uh-huh.
interviews of the trainer being like, I trust Kanzi. Kanzi's one of the most intelligent, beautiful, gentle, kind. And then one day the trainer just slips up for 1/2 of a fucking second. And he puts in that peanut into the like slot tray, but he didn't close the tray. Not quite fast enough. And fucking Kanzi, with the strength of 10,000 pounds,
Yes, so like tensile grip
slams his
strength.
hand into the drawer and then drags his entire arm. He gets dragged through a tiny mail slot
Oh God. Yeah.
and devoured whole.
Investigator would come back to Kanzi just dispensing herself free peanuts on the
Yeah, that's what they come to. It's just Kanzi covered in grape jelly.
yeah, it's just but also I like to think Kanzi finally like goes like sets up the record player, puts on like a record like some like Beethoven or something.
Like Silence of the Lambs or something.
Silence of the Lambs. Or like or I was almost going more like Clockwork Orange, I guess. Yeah, like just starts sitting dramatically at the table, like posing with a with a bottle of milk or something. I'm gonna figure out these details and then I can.
Me and Kanzi are spiritually bonded together. Did,
Right. I
Did
know
you ever?
exactly what you're talking about. Like that phone call is horrifying, where she's just, "It has to be killed."
Yeah. Holy shit. There's like
Like,
multiple different scenarios where that exact kind of thing happens.
you think people would learn, but
Like there was one experiment that was run where they tried to raise a human and an ape together, I think. Or no, these
oh
people
yeah,
are just in
yeah,
the 70s and they just were able to like have a pet monkey.
yeah. Next to the like, I remember what they're, but then they also, yeah, they basically, like you said, did like a John Quest thing where they dressed it up in a little outfit and were like, "He's your pal."
Yeah. And eventually it had to go to a chimp sanctuary where, of course, he can't really fit in with the other chimps. I mean, he's just
Yeah,
not cut out at all.
there I wondered if yeah, I wonder if there is like an ape sanctuary specifically for that kind of ape because yeah, it's like once your like socialization is stunted like that.
Yeah, that poor chimp. And then they go to visit him, and they're like, "You'll have an open session with." I forgot what this particular ape's name was. It's an interesting story, and they like have this heartfelt reunion, but like somehow one of the zookeepers or something fucked up and like a door was left open and one of the alpha male chimpanzees escaped
Hmm.
and like ripped this guy's face and genitals off.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. They always go for like the worst spots. Like it's
Yeah.
don't fuck with apes, man.
This guy doesn't have a nose anymore. Like, and the most interesting part of the story to me was that ape escaped. In this was in Florida,
Hmm.
and nobody ever like heard from him again, or they don't know what happened
Which
to him.
like it's a lot less funny than the PS1 game.
Ape escaped.
Ape Escape. Those are actually monkeys too, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah, no,
no.
that is wild. I wonder if that, yeah, it's smart enough just living out in like swamp somewhere. That was in Florida, you said?
Yeah, in Florida, like you'd almost think he could escape into the Everglades, and maybe he got
See,
some
how far do you
time.
think it would go before it gets eaten by like an alligator?
Right.
Like an alligator is like there's
That's probably what. That's probably what happened to
hmm,
him, right?
once we make like a huge fortune off of this, we should definitely set up like legal orangutan alligator fights. See which would like be the stronger, you know? I think that's worthwhile use of our
If it's
of,
adult,
of fortune.
yeah, I agree. Well,
Okay,
okay, so
good.
I think that the if it was an adult male orangutan versus an alligator, it depends on if the it depends because alligators have like one really great surprise shot where like the orangutan goes to get a drink of water,
Hmm.
doesn't know the alligator's there at all. The alligator springs
Hmm.
and just with amazing lightning reflex just gets him in the face.
Hmm.
That could be like the one scenario where the alligator would win. But
Hmm.
other than that, I don't know. Maybe a female orangutan versus an alligator. Now that could be a fight.
Okay, okay. See, also the orangutan, I guess it depends on if it's smart enough to like, because even like a human can like handle an alligator okay-ish, presumably,
Yeah.
like if you know what you're doing and you know how to little like what the trick is, their jaw only like snaps down, not open, really good.
Yeah, they actually have like weak jaws, right?
Yeah, it's like week one way. Like if they're snapping down on you, you're not gonna do well with that. But if you're just keeping them closed, they kind of are just stuck there. But yeah, I still wouldn't wrestle a gator. Don't get me. Gonna leave that one to the professionals. Him having more of like.
I think this guy wears high socks and sandals.
Hold on, which guy?
He's like a socks and sandals kind of guy.
Ooh. I don't know, maybe this is what he's reacting to. There's this vicious baying hound.
He's like, nice doggy. I know dogs can smell fear, so I'm thinking happy thoughts.
Right. Easy pooch. I think that's an appropriate amount of. Almost looks more like a possum at this point.
Possums. Possums always pose with their mouths like that. They really won't attack.
No, it's for show. They're just like, look at how many teeth I got. You don't want to fuck with me. But really, they're just little cuties.
Again, weak jaws, I'm pretty sure.
Again, I don't even think you'd have to worry about fighting a possum.
No.
And I would never.
I would kick a possum's ass if I saw one, dude. If I saw one
Dude,
of those...
if a possum walked up to me and my girl, and I was on a date with my
I
girl,
was just gonna say that. I would fucking clock him. He would be down, bro.
bro. That is how fierce and loyal I am, bro. Do not mess. Okay, that's a pretty good possum. Happy with that.
I'm thinking this guy is a squirrel, possibly.
I like, yeah.
Trying to draw a tail on this guy. Can't really figure it out.
And he's got sort of like an alien quality to him. Maybe he's got some sort of like weird multi-pronged tail or something.
Oh, interesting. A multi-pronged tail.
Yeah, like a wide tail that like detects frequencies. What sort of frequencies? He's not at liberty to say, but
With this, I can detect both male and female frequencies.
perfect. What does that mean, man? Do not worry about it. Like he does look like he'd be named like Gizmo or something, right?
Right? Yeah.
Like Grimbly,
Doodad.
Doodad, ooh,
Fritz.
Puzzle,
Puzzle.
Puzzle solve. Don't do puzzle.
Puzzles is a good one.
Maybe puzzles,
Puzzles.
puzzles, puzzle the pixie.
They're at war with the fairies. It's been a bloody war, too. They just can't
And
see eye to eye.
And like, if you ask anyone about it, it's gonna get into an ugly convo either way. It's,
Yeah, it's like a lightning rod. No matter what side you side on, you're going to be kind of in the wrong.
yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. Oh, so you were cool with what happened to the fairies, huh? Huh? Okay. Wow.
Okay, so the current pixie belief on fairies is okay with you, I guess?
Okay.
So you're saying this.
Wait, wait,
Is
wait.
it?
What did you say about pixies, though, too, by the way? Hold on.
Because that's a gross oversimplification.
If you'd spent nearly half the time I do on Twitter, you would know so much more.
You mean on X?
Or it's
Yeah.
in this fantasy world. I go to alt.faithfolk.org.
They only have Spitter.
Spinner, spitter.
Spitter.
Is that a real spitter?
Where they spit. Yep.
Okay, into like a pool in an eventually. Spitter, but now they're calling it spit.
Now they're calling it. Now they're just calling it an emoticon of a spit of like a little green. It's like a little green
Ooh.
puddle.
Yeah, a little green teardrop coming out. What kind of cool thing should I draw, Larry?
Draw this guy's best friend / roommate.
Okay, okay.
Puzzles.
Oh, kind of. Where do they live?
They live on a space station in Earth. It's like a dystopian. It's not on Earth, but it's like orbiting Earth, and there's like it's very dystopian. There's like an evil robot that is making it like Christmas all the. Have you ever played System Shock?
Yeah, I
2?
know what you're talking about. Making it Christmas all that. It's like I do love Showdown a lot. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Showdown's
like
a cool
Showdown
villain.
is like making it Christmas all the time.
And Christmas too.
They get 1 day of respite where it's not Christmas. That's kind of like the new Christmas.
Cool. Did start drawing so low res, but that's how this guy's gonna be. It's a low res sort of fella. And he's over it.
He's tired of the war. He's tired of it being Christmas.
He's Jewish. Like
He's the first of all.
I'm kind of an older gentleman.
I don't know why you sound like that. Just fucking with you.
I don't.
No, I like he's just a really straight cut dude. He's like, yeah, no, I moved here from Brooklyn. Like, thought this would be a different thing. This is should have just stuck to the writing degree.
He's actually really down to earth and has a good head on his shoulders. He's a good counterbalance to Puzzles, who's kind of high energy. He's always
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's just here like smoking a cigarette, like having a coffee. But they are a good balance, like you said.
Puzzles like, I'm detecting a strange androgynous frequency. Oh, oh, this is exciting.
It's like that's a cool puzzle. Do you remember to do the dishes though?
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it, man.
Every time you
It's cool.
shave, there's like your hair like hardens into the sink.
I feel like, yeah, that's a good hairline for him, right? It's back there. And I hate to be that guy, but can we just cool it with the trilling noises when it's late at night?
Yeah, it trills all the time.
You know, I love your trills puzzle. Please don't take it personal, but sometimes when I need to sleep.
When it goes into that really low frequency trill. This weird possum creature is actually his girlfriend.
Okay,
And
okay, I like that.
every time that the possum gets nervous, and this is real, possums can like emit a horrible smell.
Hmm.
And they can vomit on. And actually, when they get scared, they're not faking it. Their heart actually
Hmm. They
stops. They
literally
have
just
like
like they're
syncope.
trying. Yeah, they just have little panic attacks basically, and they can't take it.
They really can't.
Yeah, it's sad. Poor little guys.
So,
They're
him and
precious.
Puzzles are kind of a good couple. Like, they can commiserate about that.
Hmm.
I'm having a PVC.
He's got his nice practical like Henley shirt. Casual, you know.
What kind of shirt?
Like one of those like like the long t-shirts with a little like cutout in, you know what I'm talking about? Looks like this, no collar.
I'll have to see what it's like when you're done drawing it.
Honestly, the voice I would really picture for this character is if he was still out there would be like the guy who voices Stu Pickles.
Oh, man.
That like low like it's better. Nah, it's not. I like the Bob's Burgers guy, whatever, John
We can get Ding Dong
Goodman.
to voice him.
If only. He does a pretty decent one actually.
He's got an
You just
honest voice, you
Yeah,
know?
you just
He's
have to
not.
have this very like yeah, there's no affect to you can't affect it because it's a voice born of like pure like you said, is just how he normally talks.
This really is honest. He's not.
Because I've lost control of my life. Yeah, I can't. It's too acting it out too much already.
He's like unashamedly bored.
Hmm.
But there's something refreshing about it because he's not like putting on any kind of airs or anything.
Exactly. It's like not a really Hollywood voice at all. You know what? He's so practical. Man is wearing some cargo shorts. He doesn't cannot be arsed.
That's like the. By the way, those are like the Deus Ex Machina bag of holding. He's always like, "Oh,
Anytime
I've got my
there's like
anti-possum medication right here."
yeah, Puzzle's like, we do. Wait a minute. The cargo shorts. Oh yeah, I guess I could look into those. I forgot about that.
If only we had a bottle opener.
I can keep one right here, man.
So is what would be this guy's name?
Mm,
Isaac, Jacob,
like Ruben.
Reuben.
Is that too? Is that too like?
These are all
so,
so
like,
fucking anti-Semitic. It's,
no, it's not. We're good.
and there's also an
Just
evil race of aliens called the Hijab.
oh, Lord. It's done. Done's You're blocked from the internet. You are canceled.
You are cancelled!
Cover up those antennae puzzles.
I don't know. Oh, how about how about just Phil? I think his name is Phil.
Phil is good.
Hmm. Oh, I like this.
We are the hijab!
We are evil.
See, the thing is that the Hijab are actually in the right.
Mm. Yes. They just tend to look like very Each of them can have a different head shape too.
Each can have a different head shape. Is there a problem with having a different head shape? You are canceled.
So
looks like a
says the
Pokemon.
Khashab.
Oh yeah, let me give him some. I like the little blush line. None of these like blush lines, like little anime blush lines.
Yeah, that's adorable.
This one's about to confess its feelings to Puzzle or something.
It's like a forbidden Romeo and Juliet
Mhm.
thing.
I love the awesome too. Good shit.
You have angered the Khashab.
They're definitely like giving me. It's definitely like reminds me of the Moonanites a lot.
Yeah.
um. Oh man, I forgot there's both shows in the best way. Like the weird Moonanite, plutonium rivalry. We are the Plutonians.
We are barbecuing here.
Ja, wir barbecue.
Was ist das? The room where you melt into fluids.
I can't help but imagine this black thing on top of the opossum as a bow.
Yeah, that's cute. I was
It's
going
like
for like the
her.
little ears they have, but I feel like yeah, the ears should be in different spots.
I kind
I
of
see that
like
as a
it.
bow.
She has a black bow on.
Yeah, that's cute. Cute concept.
It's not a possum. It's an opossum.
It's an opossum.
A
It's
possum.
completely like with an A or
It's an
something.
apossum.
A possum. It's actually not a possum in the
It's
slightest. It looks exactly like a possum, but has completely unpossum-like
it
characteristics.
is an opossum.
And a
Completely
possum. Oh,
different.
actually, yeah, yeah. That sounds like a weird, made-up fictional character.
An opossum mati.
Just doing a little puzzle fan art real quick. Yeah, let's see. He's happy as heck. He's detected some most unusual frequencies.
I don't know what kind of frequency that is.
He's saying his iconic catchphrase, "Zoop."
Zoop. Zoop.
Zoop to the extreme.
Zoop. The integral of Zoop from 0 to X.
Like the fun version of like Narf or whatever. That weird. Was that Animania? No, that's Pinky and the Brain. That's right.
No, that. Oh, yeah. I
Which
was
was
thinking of.
technically the same thing, I guess, at the beginning.
I was thinking of Thundercats, NARP.
Oh, Narf.
Narp, narp.
There's a bunch of cool characters like that, like good old Orko. from He-Man. Just had to have like a little flying handling guy.
Shit.
Spills.
Actually, this is pretty much a good spell. It's a good spell. Everyone relax.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Everyone
Guys,
calm down. Everyone
guys, hey,
put
chat.
put
Everyone in the
mm,
chat room, calm down.
hey all all of you guys in there.
It was pretty much the most optimal spell there could be. So, yeah.
It's good. All right, one viewer. Hell yeah.
I think that's you, isn't it?
It might be me or it might be yeah. Woo. That's okay. I'm in it for the art.
Yeah.
I drew another one of your cool aliens melting down at the Harry Potter person. Perfect. Okay, I needed to finish drawing his iconic tail. When Puzzle's tail starts to grow, let's just say things can get a little bit crazy.
Let's just say that things can get a little bit awkward. That's when the hijab steps in and is like, your tail has been growing in public.
Wait, you've been accessing people's frequencies without their permission. Do you? This is an abomination.
against the script. This is against.
I think it really has to be like Dune, where they're like abomination. What you have done is an affront to the very nature of the reality. But he's just this cute little guy. You don't know no better. Hmm.
I have the inherited memory of all 1,800 of my brothers that have come before me.
Oh man. Yes.
He's like the ghost of Christmas present.
And what do we say? Phil was like, okay, puzzle. That's cool.
Okay, puzzle.
Okay, puzzle. Whatever you say.
As long as you've been doing it. I'm still let you alone now. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
wanna join my anime club?
Hey, you're one crazy guy, nah.
You're one crazy fucking guy.
Brother, I don't know, man, that game's not that nice.
That's what I told him, Puddle. You and me are going places.
You know, I like it's like a fusion of Sylvester Stallone of like one of the four Gregs.
From
You remember Four
Homestar?
Gregs?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Excuse me, man. I was wondering. I'd like to make a charisma check.
Harold. Corn. So many times. Am I use? What did I just do? What evil did I unleash? Okay, we're good, we're good. If you can guess who I'm drawing, Larry, I'll get a cool cookie.
Really? Can it
Mhm.
be oatmeal raisin?
I said a cool cookie, but fine.
Everyone hates oatmeal raisin. What the heck?
Oatmeal raisin's good. Oatmeal raisin has a nice. I see. I'm just like a greedy fat American, and I'd like an oatmeal raisin with like some chocolate chips in it. I want something a little more overly sugary, you know?
I like oatmeal raisin like my grandma used to make.
No, it's a fine cookie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Is that Crunk from Emperor's New Groove?
Not the drawing.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's all
The
coming
voice,
together.
yes. Yes, yes. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. They hit me with a truck. Need to. Did you ever get into Adventure Bros?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, still having there's new. Oh yeah, we talked about this I think before. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Vicious is the bamboo
the
gardener.
Vicious. I don't think I saw it. I don't think I did.
If you're not-
Does it end in a funeral?
I think that kind of sounds familiar because like doesn't like the guy like it's like the Eisenhower.
I don't want to spoil anything, but
Oh well, I'm thinking of the way the last movie before the Blood of Bland Heart ended. That was one that were like on the space station. I remember, right?
yeah.
And like I think it isn't like there's a character who's like Eisenhower or Theodore Roosevelt, like one of the old presidents, but he's also like the Hulk, and he gets launched into space. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's what that was. I just got the reference. Yeah, you're right. He was like Roosevelt, Eisenhower.
Yeah, he was. I forget, but he's supposed to be no. I think Roosevelt. He had like the teeth. I love my favorite character. Like in my historical reference is definitely Dr. Henry Killinger.
Oh yeah, the bag on this please.
Diplomacy is the cornerstone of victory, and victory is the cornerstone of love.
That was
Love.
like the best episode where he tries to make Dr. Venture into a villain.
Yeah, like an actual villain.
Oh, it was so good, dude. He thanked me for his time, and then he flew out the window.
Was that? That wasn't also the episode. I know there's another episode on that time where there's like an alien just observing them, but it'd be like, I am not here. Ignore me.
Ignore
I am
me."
merely.
He's like 20 feet tall.
just like shut up the entire time. Yeah,
His eyes are like a giant spotlight.
yeah it's such a dumb. I know. Yeah, they just do that for the episode with no explaining it, and then they just drop it the next one.
And like his voice is like a 90 decibel loudspeaker.
Like literally, like the distortion on it and everything. It sounds harsh and great.
Yeah.
It's Bellbird-esque to be sure.
What ask Belbert?
You told me about the mighty Bellbird.
Oh, the Bellbird. Yeah.
Yes.
The
Cool,
world's
cool
largest
bird.
the most beautiful bird call.
It's got like a pretty like funny face too. Like it's got like the weird little waddles and everything.
And its eyes are like computer screens.
Okay, I don't need to. Oh, I see it. It did just like kind of like do the camera-y thing where it's got like the multiple inner lenses or whatever. Hmm. You know what? This one's just for me. Hell
Where? Now I want to see.
yeah.
Who's this nice bald man? Oh, that's that plump wizard we're talking about.
Yes, yes, that's a goblin.
Goblin wizard.
Yes.
Is he part goblin or no?
No, it's a guy. There's actually like a fun thing in that book where like wizards never use their real name. They only use nicknames because if you know a wizard's real name, their magic is basically worthless against you.
Oh, cool.
So everyone's going by like nicknames. It's a fun idea, I think.
Did you ever read Ursula Le Guin? Wizardversity.
No, I didn't, and I want to because I know it's a good. I feel like it'd be up my alley, and I like to. I sort of like the movie, even though that was the one where like Miyazaki disowned his son for it.
He did.
Yeah, they were like stopped talking for a couple of years after that one.
Oh.
I mean, Miyazaki's a good animated director, but kind of kind of a jerk for that one, I think. It was a weird whole backstory to that one.
I mean, the movie's like good. It's not great.
It's average. That's the thing. Like the animation's really good, and like it's fine.
It's got Patrick Stewart in it.
But it's like it's not as good as I would do, son. It lacks heart. I want to make cool characters. I'm gonna try and do a Homestar Runner from memory. Who's this? A cool character.
I don't know. He's my sweet OC. He's friends with Clip over here.
Oh, are we doing Smiling Friends OC?
He's got one of those fez hats.
I like his little fez. Yeah, yeah.
I'm coloring it in. I like to color.
Coloring is cool. Ooh, actually, you know what? You're right. Coloring is cool. Check this shit out, home slice. Marker fat. Oh wait, no, that's no good.
Nice
Come
color.
on, marker fat. Thank you.
Come on, fat. Come on. Let's do push-ups. Come on, man. Look, fat. Come on.
Come on, fat. Classic. Yeah, just such a funny. Like,
Whoa.
something
Please.
go awry.
Please clap.
Please quit. Yeah, that was such a good chip. Chip.
I can't. I
Hmm?
can't do it. I was trying to do
Hey,
it. Like,
skibbity. Skibbity. That would be. I feel like this is the episode where like a new little character like Gleb comes in and everyone loves him, and Gleb gets like jealous and attempts to murder him or something.
yeah.
Before at the very end of the episode, it turns out he was like actually a bad guy, or
Yeah,
it's like
he was
the
shilling for China. I'm a weird
yeah,
racist
definitely
mood
Chinese.
today. I don't
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
know.
you're getting gotta stop reading all those those info. What's the info wars?
Alex
Not the info wars.
Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones. Who's the other? Breitbart. Yeah, you gotta stop reading on that Breitbart, dude. Come on, it's getting to your head,
It
bro.
is getting to my
You've been
head.
you've been changed, man.
Frick, I gotta change back. But he's so marketable. He's so much more marketable than Glip.
hmm Let's see. No, that's a yucky. That's feeling that a bit more. Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's some motherfucking shading, son.
How you doing that? With the knife?
Just actually, so I went through the colors layer below. I'm drawing on the colors right now. So if I drew like, see, it
Oh,
wouldn't get in your way.
neato.
Yeah. And then I'm just using the marker right now, but I like the way watercolor really looks if you want to like blend colors together. That gives a nice impression of and like nice I don't know how to put this like mixiness to the colors. The mixiness, the mixedness. Wow. I like his brown aura.
He's a little bit
It's like
embarrassed.
his iconic brown aura.
He's
He's a little
iconic.
embarrassed. Okay.
Oops. Get out of this silly layer.
Did you actually end up seeing any of these season 2 episodes yet?
Not yet.
Mm,
Not
young
yet.
man,
Not yet.
hold the line. Hmm. No, you know what? I'll just give him the stupid kissy face. Of course, it's genius. Yeah, this is my cool OC. He's got a shit triangle-shaped head that brings him a lot of distress. Original concept.
A triangle shaped head that gives him a lot of distress. Not yet. I'm trying to draw an embarrassed character over here. I thought that'd be kind of a funny emotion.
Hmm. Draw a cool, saucy character.
Saucy.
One that really has the charisma and skill, you know?
Oops, that's why it's not working there. Yes. Yes. They're red and yellow and pink and blue.
That's beautiful. Wow. I love all those colors. Oh, he's cute. He looks like a Pokemon.
He's embarrassed Mon.
That's a Digimon. It's different.
Yeah.
Embarrassed Mon.
All he
The
says
embarrassed
is,
Mon. He's embarrassed because he's seen what's on your hard drive.
yeah,
It's in your
and
search
he
history.
likes what he sees too.
He hates to admit it. A cool character.
Yeah, this character is really adept at finding out the most embarrassing thing about people, but also secretly really liking that.
Oh man, that's great.
And he's
I like that
actually
idea a lot.
really into it. But he
And
doesn't
that's
know
the
how to
part that
tell
embarrasses
them.
him.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to tell them.
He's a character with a lot of conflict. Yeah.
Yeah, inner conflict.
Hmm.
His feet are kind of like elephant's feet, is what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm liking. This guy's got kind of a Vincent Pricey thing going on.
Your triangle head guy? Vincent
Oh, no.
Tice. Vincent
Oh, oh, oh.
Tice.
Oh, I've moved on from that trying head boy.
Oh,
If you
I
look,
see
look
him,
above.
Did you see that? I saw an interview of Vincent Price talking about like when Thriller sold its like 10 millionth album. Did you see that? And he's like,
Oh no.
well, I got a
Oh.
lovely portrait from Michael.
Hmm.
A full-bodied, full-sized portrait. He was clothed. And he's like, dear Vincent, thanks for your help on the Thriller album. Love, Michael. And
That's
I didn't see any of it. That's his iconic blue mustache.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, then. I'll get rid of my stupid busy tree on Twitch. I feel like having a blue mustache is a. Here, can I just make this mustache blue? I can. Oh my god! Can you believe the blunder?
Spider, then oop.
The blunder I've just made, Larry.
What?
I've been drawing on the color layer this whole time.
Oh no!
When I've been putting my lines.
I do that every fucking time, dude. Every time.
This is why no one watches.
Yeah, good luck transferring that to the proper layer, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Hey, pal.
buddy. Hey, I seen you trying to
Hey.
rotate things earlier.
Hey, pal. Good luck.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Hey, nincompoop. You're
Hey.
fucked.
You fucked it.
You fucked it.
Snake
Everyone
and
saw.
spider, then slugs and snails. A witch's broom and vampire's teeth.
Mm.
Scary organs and botched lobotomies.
That is like the best
The
extension
spooky
price.
coffin opens to reveal
I feel like you should have some
a
cool
serpent of
narrative.
some kind.
What do you say to giving him some cool emo hair to go with his cool blue mustache?
I
Like,
love it.
good.
Snakes and spiders and spooky, scary skeletons.
Yes. Twisted dark. No, that was good. That was good. There's nothing wrong. There's
Twisted,
nothing.
twisted shapes that hiss in the night.
I love vaping.
This is me now.
Oh yeah.
A scary mummy and a wolfman that stalks in the darkness.
Stepping out into the basement hall, you hear the rustling of a rogue apparition.
A spooky ghost and a phantom limb crawls on the floor.
You hear the creaking of the house. You think, oh, surely it was but the house settling. And in fact, it was a wraith most foul.
Buckets
A
of
ghoul.
blood and eyeballs.
Subscribe for more.
Gingivitis.
The common cold.
Alzheimer's comes for us all in the end.
Lewy body dementia. It's worse than regular dementia.
Paralysis of the spine that settles in the prime of youth.
Spinal bifida. Bifida.
Your baby being born premature. I don't know why I'm giving him this makeup. I just can't help myself.
Like a Joker character.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
it's
like a
perfect.
Joker-like figure.
My
Hold on.
father was a drinker.
Oops.
One night he got a little crazier than usual. So he took a knife.
Like, if you thought he was psycho before, think again. This shit was on a different level.
It's not about the money, it's about sending a message.
I can't. That's close enough. Okay. So he's got the cool blue hair. And we're gonna add some stripes on it, like in the raccoon style that they used to do. Well, for one of his eyes, can we be doing that really dumb, edgy thing people do, where they tattoo like the white of their eye?
To be black or what?
Yeah.
Well, you can use
Or-
a pen. I mean, I'm not saying that's what I used, but what
Oh my
color?
god.
Black or what?
Maybe just a cool black. Yeah. I don't know.
Just
To,
really
like-
cool, like a really cool black.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean,
Gonna
I'm
give
not
him like
Poor
What do you
Vincent.
think?
Vincent Twice. Man, that is cool.
That is fucking sick.
That is epic. That is
You're,
literally epic.
what can you say, dude? I think you're right about that. And this one, he'll have a cool red contact lens in, but
A
no lacking a
red
bit.
contact lens.
The blue on blue Fremen is the only finery that I need.
Oh my goodness, yeah, this guy.
I really like this
guy's-
character.
I do. He looks like a Super Jail character. That went
Yeah, he
through the DeviantArt filter.
Man, I love Super Jail, dude.
That show is so cool. Are you first season or second season? Do you like more? Do you like
Were
it when they
they,
started having more of a plot, or like the first season? I feel like most episodes there was like a loose plot, but it was mostly just a sequence of crazy shit happening. You know,
Like
occasionally be
every
like, oh,
episode
yeah,
would end in like like the drawings that
just
you
a
used to do in
cavalcade
middle
of violence.
school.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's how my assignment notebook looked.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like dudes like vomiting out other dudes, fighting each other, biting, and
Man, it's
classic.
just classic.
Just like crazy character. Yeah, I mean they'd just throw in like random. They're just I guess sometimes like that is what's kind of cool is I guess that there were little plots would be like stuff like I don't know I feel like there's some episodes where they're like just in the background like a yeti is on the loose or whatever, and that's part of the violence that happens. It was good. And then they had to put a story into it. And it was still
You know,
good.
I was watching it like as it aired on Adult Swim. I would catch like random episodes on TV at the time, so I don't know like what season I was watching. Even I never went through and watched it properly.
Oh, okay, yeah, like I hard watched it.
I was
Through the series.
forcing all my friends to watch China, Illinois at the time, so we'd catch
Good
China,
choice.
Illinois, and that would come on like after or something, and we'd be like,
Glad
"Oh,
that show at
Super
least
Jail,
got a
sweet."
run. It was a good one.
I like China, Illinois.
I was not so. Hard Gnarled Scorpio People was good.
That was hit or miss, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
I either really
and then,
liked
like,
it or was not. I didn't think it was funny.
Yeah, exactly. It was very, very hard down the middle. But the ones that were good, I didn't think enough justified it. So, but I don't know. I only watched. I tried watching that new show he did.
Wait,
one that's-
besides the Hargnallen?
Yeah, he had another show that came out on like fucking Peacock or something stupid like that.
He did.
Hold on,
Oh, I
it's.
didn't even notice.
It feels like though, I don't know, the vibe I get from it is that like he's, they're trying to like reel him in. They're trying to have him do a story about like, oh, it's about a family moving to a new neighborhood.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't have that like, oh yeah, the Harper House.
I'll have to look at it. Dan Harmon has a great skit about what it's like to make a TV show. And it's like you have an idea for like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, right? And Adult Swim is like, well, what if it was a pickle factory?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like,
And then like it's always they keep reeling you in, and like it's a bunch of
it's like, dude, like that's the whole premise. It's not a pickle factory, dude. Like,
Yeah,
pickle.
you're-
It's like it kind of changes the whole vibe if you change something like that. Like,
that is true.
we just think that pickles would skew better with our audience range, or
But yeah, it's exactly like you said, a different.
and you want to be like a cool like yes guy.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you don't take that compromise, you might just not get anything in the first place. So you have to kind of learn to bite your tongue. I mean, I think that's how like fucking Treasure Planet got made, right? Is the guys who made that movie were like yes manning their way through like 6 different Disney movies so they could finally be like, please just make this one movie.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I like I like the Ben Gunn character. He was my favorite.
Yeah, no, Treasure Planet rocked, and it was beautifully animated, and it flopped really hard, I think.
I saw it in theaters. I remember it made
I
an
think it made
impression on me.
I think it pulled back eventually through DVD sales and everything. And no, yeah, I don't think people disliked it or anything. It just, for some
Didn't
reason, didn't do well.
I wish it would have, because that's such a good. I love that book.
Yeah.
The opening though is weird. The author's like, if you like treasure books, if you like adventure stories, then you've come to the right fucking place. But if kids these days aren't into it anymore, then that's cool too. It's like this weird like disclaimer.
That's
Yeah.
honestly very like
It's
I like
and it's like one of the most classic like coming of age stories of all time. Like I don't know why he was so modest about it, but he's like, just so you know, like this is gonna be a cool adventure story, and if you don't like that, like you have been warned, okay?
Dude, buckle up, buckaroos. There's about to be some adventure and cool shit. So
But
if you can't handle that,
if you're too busy
hey,
getting laid,
hey,
then
hey, Grandpa, if you need to get the heart medication, if this pulls
Heart
tale
medication.
of piratical nautical mystery and adventure will set your heart ablaze too greatly, go ahead and skip this one.
then you maybe want to go read fucking Robinson Crusoe. Pussy.
Why don't you go back to fucking Charles Dickens, you fucking bitch?
Yeah, have fun with
Oliver Twist,
yeah.
dude.
Have fun with Gulliver's Travels, dude. Get
I was about to-
fucked.
Dude, I Oliver twist my thumb into my asshole instead of reading that piece of shit. That sucked. Also,
Oliver
are you
Twist is
drawing?
actually not bad.
Are you drawing a cool capitalist, by the way? Because I feel like I'm drawing as cool rival on capitalism. If that's the case.
Yeah, my guy is has the corner market on snuff.
Your guys is like the crazy guys coming to town.
My guy's
This
selling
guy's been-
snuff to kids.
And this guy's like, God damn it, selling stuff to kids. That's genius. Why didn't I do that?
Hey kids, you remember baby bottle pops? Well, now it's snuff.
So that is one of my favorite whitest kids sketches. Is introducing kid beer. It's beer for kids. I used to have fun on the swing sets, but now I can't without kid beer.
Hang on, guys. I just gotta have some kid beer first.
Oh man. And then they're at the board meeting, like, guys, I've made a mistake selling kid beer. No, what are you talking? You've made us so much money, guys. No, what I've done is completely, utterly wrong. I was selling you kids beer when I should have been selling you baby beer.
Baby beer. Baby beer.
It's like, oh, is that a hole in the fabric of reality? The idea is too good. The world's ending.
Now it's mango flavored. Now you have to try it.
I love that gum color is really good.
Yeah, he's like anemic. He's like an
He
anemic
is.
dog.
He's getting high on his own supply. Meanwhile, this
not
guy's
just for
got more of
kids.
like a. He's got like a portly figure. He's a man who's done his business.
This guy, my original concept for this face was trying to draw somebody that's really, really angry and really, really happy. I was going to try and blend.
Oh, I see. That is
Just so overjoyed.
he definitely plays League of Legends.
Legal.
No, it's fine. I'm not tilted.
I'm mid lane.
I don't know. I can't name it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Listen, knowing about League is as a blessing. I think you probably have experienced other people playing League, and you've experienced them screaming and being just mad and unhappy, and like, why do I
Yeah.
play this shitty game?
Yeah, dude, I saw my friends playing exactly like you said, and was like, and plus the investment that you need to like get to a point where you actually can play. You
Yeah,
know,
they're
like
better
watching
about
my
it
friend
now.
Simon like get into it and seeing how much he sucked, and them like screaming at him.
It's like yeah, it's a hard game to learn. Like you're learning how to play like a weird like almost football or something with a bunch of like different characters. They don't let it. I think they're at least let you play more of the characters now before you also have to like slowly grind to unlock one. So it's like hope you get a good one and that you like because if you hate playing them, you're stuck with them. So what you do is everyone plays the meta characters, but then everyone counter picks them. So you're like, okay, I guess I have to pick like someone scrappy and weird who won't get banned. Ugh. Anyways, let's get off this
I'm more of
awful
a I'm more of
subject.
a Dota man.
Oh, right.
No, I don't.
I mean, Dota's like for the people who are like, League is too simple. I need something more complicated for my alpha brain.
I don't like the real time games. I don't know.
I
You
like
know,
I don't like real time clicking movement, like that kind of thing specifically. But
I'm more of a turn-based man.
mm,
You ever play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, dude?
yeah, it's classic
I
roguelike.
fucking love that game.
You know what game roguelike I've been really wanting to get into recently? You ever hear of I think you actually showed this one, Cataclysm, Dark Days
Oh, I
Ahead.
love Cataclysm, dude.
hmm
That's a good game.
Yeah, I was
I should get
watching
that.
like some person's gameplay of it, and it looks pretty dope.
I wonder who you're
Like
watching.
it was a
Probably
worm
watched
girl,
Worm Girl.
worm girl.
That was her name, or was that the character?
The YouTuber's name.
No, I'll check
I
her
forget
out.
if they named her character or not, but yeah, she does a lot of weird RPG videos. They're cool.
Were there
If you ever want
worms?
to, if you ever want to learn about Fear and Hunger, that cool game.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
They played it one time on Only Plays. It's like a super edgy RPG maker game. It's interesting,
Oh, it's like Darkest Dungeon, isn't it?
kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, it's the one with like
That's
adult wieners.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too edgy for me, I think.
Yeah, I agree. The second one is better. I think that one I might play at some point because
I
it's
think I'm too immersed and it makes me like scared the setting. Honestly, I'm like too much of a pussy to play it. I'm like,
oh, I love horror shit, so I don't know.
I like
Can't
horror books. I read a lot of horror, but
I need to get into horror
video-
books. That would be cool.
check out Algernon Blackwood.
Okay, yeah.
He's good.
Algernon Blackwood.
Oh no, dude! You know who you would like is M.R. James. He's classic. Mr. James.
Algernon Blackwood. And Edward James?
Yeah, M.R. James. M.R.
Oh, M.R.
Mr.
James.
James.
Mr. James.
I get my greedy little and who else?
I feel like I
Saki?
might have. Is he the guy who did Turning of the Screw?
Yes, he is.
Okay, yeah, that's a fun one. I like it. Very classic.
His other horror though is a lot better than Turning of the Screw. I think that's probably some of
Okay.
his weakest work, honestly.
I mean, I'm trying to. The only other horror thing I read it. It was good, but it wasn't really. I don't know. It's not really a scary book per se. I think it's just more of The book is cool just because it's like a really good character study. Honestly, you do really get to know those kids by the end of it.
I don't know. I just can't get my teeth sunk into Stephen King.
I feel yeah. He's. I don't know. He's definitely like. I don't know. Trying to think of what other books of his I read. There's
I never
like.
gave him an honest shake, honestly.
hmm I feel like I would like Black Tower. Black Tower seems pretty weird.
My brother swears by that one. Dark
Mhm.
Tower.
Dark Tower, yes.
Yep, that's gonna be kind of my gateway drug into Stephen. He writes a lot, dude. He's a very
Mhm.
prolific writer. I mean, he writes
Mhm.
like a shit ton.
Oh yeah. I think he used to. You do it through a little bit of the old cocaine, but
Oh yeah. That's a secret to success, I guess.
I mean, yeah, apparently he like wrote Cujo. Like he has no memory of writing Cujo. He just did it in a haze.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, cleaned up now, but okay. Okay, I feel like yeah, maybe a nervous character. How about a cool mouse type character who is freaking out?
Is your businessman like holding what's that guy's name? Vincent Price in his hands?
Yeah, I guess. It just kind of happened with the way the drawing is going. He's
Like,
kind
you
of
know-
got him like cradled under his shoulder, and he's like, "Come here, my boy. I
He's
have a
like,
very special, I have a very special assignment for you, my boy."
Vincent Price will be mine. I'm imagining like, you know, those propaganda cartoons of Hitler with his hands over the globe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but with Vincent. Who's just poor Vincent. He doesn't even know what's going on.
He's I mean, Vincent's also strung out to begin with.
He's strung out right now. Vincent does not know where he is right now.
No. He's already got a batch of the bad snuff, and now this guy's like plying him with opium, and I have to give him the cool cheeks.
The preteen snuff, more potent than ever, with no age restrictions.
With noise restrictions. I love it.
Fresh out the womb, best thing for a newborn baby is preteen snuff. Give your kids the edge that they need.
Made with
Get ahead.
only made with wonder powder asbestos for easier consumption.
There's tiny pieces of glass inside that cuts your gums and makes
not
them
glass.
gray, just like mine.
This is Bestex, the leaning product from the Miracle Chemical Corporation Company. A company who we all know, whose name will never go down in history as anything but a beacon of hope and progress. they just like make like lead chips for consumption,
Made with
cost light of
9 different kinds of lead.
We've traveled to the heart of the Sahara to find the finest, most exotic leads for your enjoyment. Try this pewter. It's toxic to... No, I mean, it isn't.
No, made with genuine mercury.
This little mouse is like, guys, I don't think we should be doing this.
He has reservations.
He was not to stray this far from the Abbey.
Don't even get me started on my...
Oh, brother.
Don't get me fucking started again.
Ugh.
Where is
Clooney
it?
the Scourge.
Mark, where is it?
It's to the right of the capitalist.
Where is my Redwall movie? And now Brian is dead. So great job, everyone. You waited too long.
I mean, I don't think a Redwall movie is going to happen when he was alive to begin with. He was pretty protective of the
Yeah. That could have been
material.
what was holding us back, you think?
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, we can use AI to generate his voice now, so...
And generate him
Tough.
saying, I actually am cool with it now.
And him saying,
I love the chestnuts and the strawberries.
And the wild Cornish cheese. And a
Cornish.
plump goose dinner with all the fixings.
that's fucking barbaric, dude. Do they eat meat in Redwall? I don't. Did
Yeah,
they?
I feel like they eat fish.
They eat fish for sure, dude. You're right.
They do eat some bird too. I feel like they might have pheasant or Cornish hen, which yeah is kind of because the birds. I feel like they almost like kind of touch on that with like the sparrows being like kind of like barbarians.
I was just gonna say, dude, what would Sparrow have to say about this?
I don't know. I mean, sparrows do eat other birds, right? Sometimes
I bet you they would. They're
they
little.
those little freaks. Those little freaks would do anything for a good meal.
And they are an introduced species.
There's
The way.
frogs that are also kind of like that are portrayed as like barbarian. The one thing I never did like, isn't it kind of racist that there are good beasts and bad beasts? I think
Like
eventually
all
they kind of
rats are bad.
all rats are just naturally evil. But you kind of even like see in the book and all of them, I feel like a lot of rats are just kind of like stuck under another rat who's gonna kill them. So what are you supposed to do? History is written by the victors. There's a
That's a good point. Like all the sparrows are that is a little dicey, dude. That's a little dicey.
It's one of those things that's what people get upset about orcs and Lord of the Rings sometimes for. And it's like,
That's
I get
fantasy.
it. Modern fantasy is usually better about it, so whatever. And yeah, I love the weird mole dialect. That was always fun.
I forgot about they were like Welsh or something.
Yeah, they had this like really heavy accent, or like
they're like they're Yorkshire, right?
Yeah, Yorkshire, or like
I wouldn't fesh myself. Kennedy dressed the sign.
What is this blue? Is this the Earth?
I'm trying to draw like I can't remember what you said about the corporation that was supplying the mercury.
Oh, the miracle.
This is like the miracle, and it's like the sexy Earth that's like you.
That's
my resources are endless.
Have your
and like a garbage can. Use me up.
That's hilarious.
Oh boys, my oceans can take as much trash as you can deal.
Oh yeah, you got to give it like the saucy cross. You know it. Okay, you got it.
Heaven, I don't know what's gonna happen to a little old planet like myself.
Oh no, that's too thick. Give her some nice Aussie fishnets.
Oh, yes.
And you know what? We're not even gonna bother adding shoes. The people know some weirdo's gonna be into that.
Shoes off, baby.
Let's get those piggies out, man.
My glaciers are melting. Ooh.
Oh, bloody hell, I'd love to see those orgs. Alright, none of this carriage.
Ooh, my southern cap is getting soaked.
Slick. Oh, Lord.
My glaciers are dripping something fierce.
This was a fine set of drawings today, my word. Really got a good haul from the old Toon Mines today, I tell you what.
Yeah. Here's your nervous mouse character. Ooh, he's got his hands in his robes.
I feel like you should put a sparrow like screeching right in his face or something.
Being like, "You're indoctrinating me! My culture is being destroyed!"
Such a cute little guy, though. You can't get mad at him.
I was just doing as the riddles of Matthias told me to. Matthias told me to kill as many sparrows as I could and bring back the sparrow ivory of their beaks and claws and...
Brother Matthias said, I need 15 sparrow quills to finish my my potion.
Brother Matthias clearly said that the tapestry must be made from sparrow feathers plucked from an infant sparrow. Downy.
Then the walking steps of our mortuaries are made with the accumulated bones of rats that we've slain, held together by the corpse wax we harvest from their bodies. It's
There's
the tail of the
mice
rat
and rats
is-
are completely different.
long ago, in the great time, the great creator made the mouse and all the other good creatures of the world, and saw that it was good.
And then everything the light touched was good.
But there was a part that the light did not touch. Darkness.
And that was to belong to the dark rats.
And from forth the darkness they poured in
Who
their
do
twisted
prowl?
forms.
Seeking the ruin of mice.
Yes, seeking that glorious civilization which their unlikely ilk could never... Yeah, okay, this is bad. This is bad.
Is it bad or is it really good?
Mm. It's freaking epic.
This guy's chief character trait is that he has a really drippy nose.
I like that. Yeah, he's got the classic like anime snot bubble constantly hanging down.
Yeah, and he's always wiping his nose on his sleeves.
And yes, exactly.
He's got horrible acne. He's always touching his face and like rubbing his eyes.
yes. He was like, "Hi guys, brother Matthias."
Hang on, let me just check my notes. And he's flipping through his book.
I don't recall seeing about this in the field guide.
I do not think that this would have been sanctioned. Hey, let me check.
Heresy? I frankly should not be fraternizing with heretical beings such as yourself.
What are our clothes made out of? I ask you that. Hmm? What crop is small enough for us to harvest and weave into clothing?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Why is the grass giant, but the strawberries are only slightly giant?
Is the grass giant?
I thought. Well, you remember
always
those
thought they
scenes
were
with
just-
Asmodeus?
That's
Which
true.
one
He
was
is like
like-
going through the tall grass. It is Asmodeus, definitely. Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. This is Chad Berry. He's a really cool. He's actually a really nice guy, but you kind of hate him for that. He's like a little too. You're like, what medication is this guy on that I don't have?
He's just
you
two
know?
together.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
And like, yeah, he just always has a smile on his face. He's actually a really good worker.
Yeah, like I'm drawing his son right here. This is his incredibly malformed son that he's a really good dad to.
Where? Is he one of those like white strawberries that never ripened?
I think he's just a completely different species
Oh,
altogether. He's
yeah,
just
but
like a
he loves
regular.
him
Like,
anyway.
hmm I love my boy.
I love you, my boy. Oh, hang on. Let me draw my
Oh.
chin. Oh, oh, my boy. We can hit
More
the
beautiful.
gym. My son has to hit the gym because he's a paraplegic. So we have to go to the gym. It's not even an option.
I want to give him like a bulging bone plate here, just a classic bulging bone plate.
That's his catchphrase. My bulging bone plate.
Oh, oh
It's
my
okay.
bulging bone plate.
It's okay, son. Let the world see your bone plate. Oh, my boy.
Oh my god, he really is fucked up. Is that
Yeah.
his bone plate in the middle of his head there?
Yeah. Oh, there's like on the sides, that's supposed to be his nose, and then he's got like a long,
Oh,
like,
I see,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, probably can adjust his nose a bit to make more.
Oh, oh, my aching bone plate.
Oh,
There goes
I,
my bone plate again.
they fall out,
It's okay, son.
leaving his brain exposed to the world. Please put my bone plate back before my brain gets exposed anymore.
Let him do it himself. He's got to learn.
Oh, my aching bone plate. My bone
What?
plate is gonna feel that in the morning.
My life isn't as good as everyone else's, but I love my dad.
His shirt, he has like a bunch of funny shirts that say like, my other wife is my bone plate. And like, I'm with my bone plate. Life is bone plate. Every bone plate.
I just wrote bone plate on his.
Bone plate much? He's got
Oh
a
my
tap
God.
out shirt that says bone plate.
Big dog shirt, bone plate. Yes, yes,
All the classics.
all the fixins, and his cool beanie cap with the propeller on top.
Oh, heck yes. I love those.
You never see him. Yeah.
I had one of those when I was a boy.
Oh, that's great. That's delightful. So, by the way, lad, I might have to run and take a big old dump in a second here. You thinking of keeping this up, or should we wrap her up?
Let's wrap it up. I was going to say, my friend Peter texted me about possibly playing some Dwarf Fortress later.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like since, this is all your fault, and I got into Dwarf Fortress because of you, and he got into Dwarf Fortress because of me. You created this monster, Mark. You gotta...
Yeah. This is absolutely my responsibility. Gotta take
So,
accountability. And I'm the worst
yeah.
part is I'm like the worst divorce fortresser among us at this point.
I know, yeah, and he's totally like he's become the master for me as well.
Mhm.
It's
I
like
need
the
to
Dwarf
learn
Fortress virus becomes more stronger when it
Yes, as
when
it
it achieves a new
passes.
host.
Mhm.
Anyway, if that happens, I'll shoot you a text.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm totally down.
Sick. Well, if not, have a good week. We will reconvene next time.
Yes. Until next time. Always remember
Leave a
to
comment.
to be good to your parents. Thank you and good night.
Be naughty and steal things when they're not looking.